Well, hello and welcome to the Richmond Olympic Oval for this morning's U15 BCHL contest between the U15 Greater Vancouver Canadians and the U15 Thompson Blazers. It's Sunday, February the 5th. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It's Sunday, February the 2nd, 2025. I'm 3 days ahead. No, it's Sunday, February the 2nd, 2025, 11:19 a.m. local time in Richmond, British Columbia. It's a snowy day as we just got our first snowfall of the winter season as we begin February. My name's KP Ween. I'll be doing the play-by-play description of this contest, and Javier helping out on camera today. A disappointing and heartbreaking 6-5 loss by the Canadians in last night's game, as the Canadians had a 5-4 lead with time running out in the third period, as Leander Hand had scored with 3:04 left to give the Canadians a 5-4 lead, his 11th goal of the season. The Thompson Blazers in second place in the U15 standings pulled the goaltender with 2 minutes left, and were looking to get the tying goal, and they finally got that tying goal with 32.5 seconds left when Cyrus Zagurski got his third of the season to tie the game at 5-5, again with 32.5 seconds left. And then in overtime, the Canadians looked like they scored the game winner as Maxwell Clemens came in a breakaway 19 seconds into the overtime and scored. But the Canadians players were celebrating, and the Thompson players returned to the bench and waited for the officials to make a ruling, and the officials huddled for 3 minutes and then determined that there was no goal, and in fact they assessed a penalty to Noah Tate for hooking, as that play occurred before the goal that was disallowed, the one that Clemens had scored. So that meant that the goal was wiped out. Tate was in the penalty box for 2 minutes, and the Thompson Blazers took advantage when Colt Hagee scored his 10th of the season with 3:57 left in the extra period to close out a 6-5 overtime victory for the Thompson Blazers. And it was actually a goal by Colt Hagee who put the puck in the net. I mistakenly thought that it was Gursky who had his 4th goal of the game that in yesterday's broadcast, but in fact it was Colt Hagee who got credited with the goal, as coming with 3:57 left in the sudden death overtime period on the power play 4-on-3. So Colt Hagee, a big game, including the game winner. Of course, he was taking face-offs all game long for the Thompson Blazers. So definitely a player that the Blazers can count on. So Colt Hagee, big goal to end last night's game to make it 6-5 final for the Thompson Blazers. Of course, the team is led offensively by Cyrus Gursky, who has 32 goals now. 32 goals, and this is the 24th game for Thompson. And coming into this weekend, Gursky was second in goals in the U15 division and third in points as well. Coming in to the weekend, he had 45 points and again 22 games up to that point. Another big gun for the Thompson Blazers, number 19, Austin Archibald. Archibald with 18 goals and 36 points coming into the weekend. He was 5th in points and 4th in goals in the division. Of course, last night he got his 19th of the season. That one with 5.4 seconds left in the second period to make it a 4-3 game at that point for the Blazers. But we should mention on the other side as well, and the Canadians with now a 10-game winless streak Well, they need to get some offensive production from their top guns, including Leander Hand and Brian Wolfenden and Braylon Nunley, Maxwell Clemens, and in fact, all 4 of those players came through last night. Nunley got his 9th goal of the season to open the scoring for the Canadians. Cohen Lee got his 4th of the season late in the first period to make it 2-1 for GVC. Maxwell Clemens got his 8th of the year midway through the second to tie the game 3-3. And then Ryan Wolfenden got his 9th of the season 6 minutes into the third period to tie the game 4-4. Leander Hand, 11th of the season to make it 5-4 with 3:04 left. So the big guns for the Canadians able to come through yesterday. Canadians, the lowest scoring team in the U15 division, able to get 5 goals. And I thought that the goaltender Kaz Patrick Russell played outstanding in yesterday's game, and he faced a total of 48 shots in the game. But Kaz Patrick Russell, in spite of the loss, able to keep the Canadians in the game throughout. Just a great performance in goal by Patrick Russell, but just the Blazers got the power play chance in overtime and were able to get that winning goal. And again, Colt Hagee, a big goal at the end there. And just to cap off a great game for Colt Hagee, as again, he was winning faceoffs all game long, and very much a big part of the action for the Thompson Blazers. We should mention that this is also the final Oval game this season for the U15 Canadians. Next weekend, they will play at the Scotia Barn in a showcase weekend. 4 games there, and then after that, the U15 Canadians will finish the regular season in Kelowna, February 15th and 16th. And that will be the end of the regular season. So this game here today is the final Oval game for them for 2024, 2025. Sorry about that. I'm going back 10 or 11 years. And no, it is February the 2nd, 2025, and we're currently in the 2024-25 season. As the buzzer sounds the end of warm-ups, and we will step aside for now, and we'll come back for the opening face-off right after this on PlayFullScreen.com, coming to you from Richmond Olympic Oval. Well, the national anthem has been played. Warm-ups are done, and there's only one thing left to do, and that's to drop the puck. It is the U15 Greater Vancouver Canadians taking on the U15 Thompson Blazers. As the Blazers in their visiting white jerseys, the Canadians in their home darks. As in goal, we have number 1, Godin Keller Blaschak for the Thompson Blazers, and 11 games played so far this season, a 5-5-0-1 record and a 4.67 goals against average. This is his 12th game of the season. Backing him up, Nash Atkinson. In goal at the other end, number 1, Andre Kwan. This is his 13th appearance of the season, a record of 3-7 and a 4.88 goals against average. And a delayed penalty against the Canadians right off the bat. 26 seconds into this one. Backing Kwan up today in goal is Cass Patrick Russell. So the Canadians penalized here right off the bat. It's Maxwell Clemens in the penalty box. Early power play chance, 26 seconds in. This one, and the Blazers on the power play. Shot down the ice. Cuthbertson behind his own net. And now the the Blazers move it out. Gursky comes in, and with the puck, far circle. And they work the power play here, back to the point. Gursky shoots it, and that's stopped by Kwan. A minute 5 gone in this hockey game here on playfullscreen.com as the Canadians short-handed. Face off in the near circle as Hagee takes the draw for the Blazers. A shot that went wide and the far side now. Intercepted and thrown down the ice. As Keller Blaschak comes out of the net to get a stick on it. And this might not sound funny to anybody watching this, Gursky with the puck, but I said Cougars already one time within the first couple minutes of this game, and the reason I said Cougars is that earlier this morning, the U17 Canadians were taking on the U17 Caribou Cougars, and the Cougars won 4-3 today, and the U17 Canadians taking on the Cougars from Prince George this weekend. And of course, my mind keeps thinking about the Cougars, but it's Blazers in this game. The U15 club, a wraparound attempt that was stopped. So the viewers out there might not think that's funny or anything, but it might not be the first time that I say Cougars by mistake with the Blazers. Unable to get anything going here in the power play as the penalty has just expired. Maxwell Clemens back on the ice. And he got a stick on the puck, but it's flipped in by the Thompson Blazers. Behind the net. Shot from the side and stopped by Andre Kwan. So they've had 3 shots on goal so far in this hockey game. The Blazers have. Still scoreless. 2:44 into this hockey game. Glad that you're joining us here on this Sunday morning, February the 2nd. As the other hand shoots it in. Shot that was stopped for Leander Hand. 11 goals on the season, and yesterday it looked like his go-ahead goal with 3:04 left might be the winner. Chance, and they score! And the Canes get on the scoreboard. 3:09 into this one. Canadians score first, and it's 1-0. GVC, as that's Braylon Nunley, his 10th of the season. So 10 goals for Nunley. It's 1-0 for the Greater Vancouver Canadians. So a goal to start this game for Braylon Nunley. So, seems like deja vu because he scored the first goal 4 minutes into yesterday's game. And now he scores 3:09 into this contest, his 10th of the season, making it 1-0 for the Greater Vancouver Canadians. So feels like deja vu because, again, Nunley got the first goal in yesterday's game 4 minutes in. This time, 3:09 into this one. And the Blazers trying to get the tying goal, but stoppage in play. I almost said Cougars again. I apologize, but it's the Thompson Blazers in action here with the score 1-0 for the Greater Vancouver Canadians. 16:26 left in the first period. And for me personally, just I guess a struggle because I called the Cougars game in the U17 matchup for 3 hours. I guess it's hard to get used to having a different team in here, but we'll do our best. Yes, the Canadians come in, Law, but offside. As the face-off will now come outside of the Thompson zone, just outside the blue line in the far face-off dot. Clemens is going to be lining up to take the face-off. He's out there with Mack. And Glenn is out there as well. And the puck is cleared in by Clemens. Along the boards, near side. Kept in by Clemens. He bangs it in. Mack is looking for it, but he gets it. Mack does. Pass to the far circle. Back to Clemens. And puck is knocked down. Prokop got a piece of that one. Behind the net now, Clemens. To Glenn at the point. Back to Clemens. Pass in front, but only into a white sweater. And Gursky is the one with it. Coming in, Gursky. He throws it to the front of the net. And that is covered up by Andre Kwan with 15:19 remaining in the first. 1-0 lead for the Greater Vancouver Canadians over the Thompson Blazers here in this one. And both teams making changes. Sivak is out there with Cohen Lee and also Dominic Paperny out there. With this face-off, won by the Thompson Blazers. A shot by Murray that was blocked, did not get through. Hoffer keeps it in at the point. Now it comes out. As Paperny able to knock it out of the Canadian zone. Brought back in though. Behind the net. Pass in front and a stoppage in play as the goalie was able to stop it. Andre Kwan kept busy so far. 14:53 left in the first period and already 7 shots he's faced. Face off in the near circle as the Rose takes the draw. Hoffer shoots it in. And now off the boards and out as Hoffer throws it back in. The Wolf is there behind the net. The Wolf comes out to center. Cohen Lee comes in, passes it. A shot from the far circle stopped by Kella Braschek, and the Blazers able to get the rebound. They shot in the net, come off his moorings, and with 14:14 left, still 1-0 for the Greater Vancouver Canadians. the Thompson Blazers getting chances, getting shots on net. Trying to get the equalizer here. And in yesterday's game, the Thompson Blazers, including overtime, finished with 48 shots. They had 45 through 3 periods, so looking to fire the puck on net. As they throw the puck behind the net now. Far circle. Poland got a skate on it. 13:48 left. Delayed penalty against the Thompson Blazers. Wolfenden, and the puck is knocked off a stick and whistle. And the penalty assessed now. Macklin Poland in the penalty box. Looks like interference against him. 13:38 left in the first period. Faceoff will come all the way back in the Thompson zone. Again, the Thompson Blazers in second place in the U15 standings. 13-7-2-1 coming into this game. Number 2 in the U15 standings. A shot stopped, and the puck has cleared down the ice. Coming into this weekend, the Blazers were 15 points out of first place as the Okanagan Rockets, the class of the U15 division, but only a 4-point difference between the second, third, fourth, and fifth place teams in the U15 standings coming into this weekend. The points are important. The shot stopped by Keller Blaschak. Puck is in the corner. Minute 10 left in the power play. Side of the net, they score! As pass through the crease and knocked in. And it's a 2-0 lead with 12:47 left in the first period. A power play goal for the Canadians. 2-0. And a power play goal for Sivak, his third goal of the season, Marcus Sivak. Goal number 3 on the year. So this one coming 7:13 into the hockey game. 2-0. As Marcus Sivak getting his third goal, power play goal. And the Blazers now just flip it out to center, and Clemens fans on the pass. Canadians bring it in anyway. Intercepted by Gursky, and he skates out with it. 32 goals on the season for Gursky, 3 last night. And the puck is cleared along the boards at the point. A long shot that hits somebody's skate and goes to the near side where Gursky is there. Intercepted. And now the Blazers, Gursky throws it ahead. Out of the reach of Archibald. Archibald, another star on the Thompson side with 19 goals this season. And a stoppage in play here. 11:53 left in the first period. It is 2-0 for the Greater Vancouver Canadians over the Thompson Blazers here on PlayFullScreen.com. So face-off in the near circle coming up in the GVC zone. And Clemens is being directed to the penalty box. So Clemens has gone to the penalty box. And looks like coincidental minors. There's no power play here. So 5-on-5. 11:50 to go in the first period. As the puck is in the Thompson zone, Jeffrey Yang knocked down at the blue line. He skates to the bench, hobbled up. And the puck is brought into the GVC zone. A shot that went wide. And the Canadians now on their own end. Flipped it out to center. Chow off his stick. Barclay dumps it in. 2-0 the score with 11 minutes left in the first period. Flipped out to center ice. McKenzie throws it in. As the Canadians forced to play it in their own zone. Nunley gets checked. And the puck is thrown into the Canadian zone as Hunter Keating took a big hit right in front of the Canadians bench. Off the boards now, near side. Biggs is in there looking for that puck. Antoine shoots it. That one went off. The goaltender Kwon. Now to center ice. Antoine throws it in. Jonglin Lee has it to the far boards. And out to center where McKenzie is there. McKenzie, 6'7" defenseman coming in. Across the blue line, drops it off. Banged off the boards by Minna Barrett. 2-0. The Canadians continue to lead this one. Thrown out to center ice where McKenzie is there. Back in his own zone, out to center. Coming in, the shot turned aside like one. 9:21 to go in the first period. Home team ahead by 2. The Blazers now throw it out to center ice. .903 to go in the first period. Glenn in his own end throws it to center. Out of the reach of Sivak. And icing is the call. Against Greater Vancouver Canadians with 8:52 remaining in the first. You're watching this game on PlayFullScreen.com. Nunley and Sivak with the goals for the Canadians. Nunley 309 in this one, his 10th of the season. Then on the power play, 7:13 into the game, Sivak, his third, made it 2-0. So face-off will be in the GVC zone. Laws out there with Yang. Mack as well out there as the Canadians make a change. Hagee taking the draw for the Thompson Blazers. A shot by Archibald. That one comes out to center ice now. Gursky has it. Gursky coming in. He shoots. That one was deflected. Mack throws it out to center and down into the Thompson zone. Hoffer. Gursky now throws it to center. Out of the reach of Archibald. As center ice Canadians throw it in. 8 minutes left in the first period as Canadians make a line change. Noah Tate out there with Carter DeWolf on defense. Archibald chips it ahead. Archibald comes in. Archibald, he shoots. And that was stopped. Rebound is cleared to the point. To the far circle. And Hoffer has to take the pass outside of the zone at center ice. 7.5 minutes left in the first period. And a shot stopped by Andre Kwan. Canadians continue to lead this one 2-0, and they make a change. The Blazers make a change, I should say, as well the Canadians. DeRose will take the face-off for the Thompson Blazers. And the Canadians trying to get out of their own zone, but they can't. A shot by Cuthbertson. That one was stopped by Kwan. He kicked it aside, but the Blazers get it back as Cuthbertson shoots it back in wide. In the far corner now. Murray is in there for the Thompson Blazers looking for that puck. There are 4 players in there looking for it. Now it's cleared side of the net. As Murray is there. Murray drops it off. A long shot did not get through with 6:40 left in the first. Side of the net, and the Canadians able to get this one to center. Cohen Lee comes out to center with Sivak, but the Thompson Blazers able to get possession of the puck momentarily. Canadians get it back. And now it's cleared out to center ice. Thompson, shot. That was deflected out of play with 6:08 to go in the first period. While we have a moment, I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors for supporting Greater Vancouver Canadians hockey throughout the entire 2024-25 season. Thank you to Ignite Construction, Pitchfork Development, Horizon Wealth Management, Coulter Developments, KPMG, LK Law, McDonald Realty Westmar, Dacal Ventures, Northlink Supply, Hub International, Great Clips Hair Salons, Bunting Insurance, and Anchor Point Financial Incorporated. We thank our sponsors for supporting Greater Vancouver Canadians hockey throughout the entire 2024-25 season as Caden Chow shoots that one in and into the glove of Keller Blaschuk, the goaltender for Thompson. Blazers down 2-0. Looking to get something going offensively, but they're stuck in their own zone at center ice. This, by the way, is the 3rd game in 3 days for the U15 Canadians, as on Friday they lost 4-0 to the U15 Northeast Chiefs at the Scotia Barn in Burnaby. And you know, yesterday they lost 6-5 in overtime to these Thompson Blazers. Looking to get a win, a shot. That was stopped. Looking to pick up a victory here in this one. But Blazers have it in their own zone. To center ice. Coming in across the blue line. Keating has a puck knocked away from him. McKenzie is in there looking for the puck, but it comes to the back of the net. Nunley off his stick. Nunley out of center. And now thrown back out to center ice and down into the Thompson zone. 4:40 to go in the first period. McKenzie comes in. He shoots it, hit the side of the net. Cleared back in by Minna Barrett. Noah Tate behind his own net. Pass. Giveaway. Shot. That was blocked. As Minna Barrett got a shot on, but that was deflected. And now the Canadians throw it out to center ice, out of the reach of Chow. off the boards. And the Canadians able to keep it in with 3:50 to go in the first period. Batted down in front, a shot. Oh, that one went high, just over the net. Canadians with a chance there. Still 2-0 though. Blazers with a chance, a shot as he fell down. And that was stopped by the goaltender, Kwan. And looks like penalties of both players on both sides. So that should be coincidental minors. But Cecchini with a shot there as he fell down. And that was a great solo effort by Dominic Cecchini. He fell down and got a shot off, but that was stopped by Andre Kwan. But coincidental minors. So 5-on-5. As the faceoff is just outside of the Canadiens' blue line. Along the boards, near side. Cuthbertson got a stick on it. Cleared down the ice into the Thompson zone with 3:05 to go in the first. Barclay moves it ahead. But now the Canadiens see that able to get a stick on it at center ice. Cuthbertson comes in. He couldn't get a shot off. Stick was tied up. Chance in front of shot, and this one is deflected out of play. 2:43 left in the first period. Nunley out there on the ice now with Prokop. And Glenn is out there. Dickey at the point for the Thompson Blazers. Archibald lined up in the near circle. And the puck is cleared to center ice and down into the Thompson zone. And icing against the Canadiens with 2:32 left in the first period. And the faceoff will be in the far circle as Coach Hagee will take the faceoff. He, along with DeRose, are the main face-off men for the Thompson Blazers. Of course, Hagee got the game-winning goal in overtime last night as Gursky loses the puck. Has to go back into his own zone to retrieve it. As McKenzie brings it in. Flipped in now. Gursky tries to get to it. He's being tied up. Along the boards, near side. Dickey passes it to McKenzie. He shoots it. That one goes to the near corner. When it's thrown out to center ice. And Mack coming in on break. Mack, he shoots in. That's stopped by Keller Blazchuk. But Mack with a breakaway chance. Denied by the Thompson goalie. 1:43 left in the first period. Now Cohen Lee is out there with Han and Brian Wolfenden, and to see what this line can do for the Canadiens. John Lindley also out there on defense, along with Carter DeWolf. DeWolf shoots it in off the boards. Back to DeWolf at the point. He shoots it in, hit a stick. And Biggs able to throw it off the boards and out to center ice. Cohen Lee shoots it back in. Hoffer. And out of play. 1:19 to go in the first. 2-0 the score for the Greater Vancouver Canadiens here in this matchup. The final oval game of the season, in regular season for of the season period for the U15 Canadians. Next weekend, they will play 4 games at the Scotia Barn in Burnaby in a showcase weekend, and then finish the season in Kelowna on the 15th and 16th of February. Puck is shot in and off the boards. Tate clears it ahead, but Hoffer got a glove on it. The puck is now sliding into the Canadian zone. Keating is there. 49 seconds left in the period. Tate moves it ahead. Wolfenden comes in. Wolfenden, he gets the puck on net. The rebound, and the Canadians get a stick on it, and the pass comes out as Prokop not able to keep it in. 28 seconds left in the period. The Canadians coming close there, up by 2. Prokop across the blue line. Cohen Lee couldn't keep it in. Glenn clears it at center ice, out of the reach of Law. 6 seconds left in the period. Canadians a 2-0 lead on goals by Nunley and Sivak. Nunley with his 10th and Sivak his 3rd. So 2-0 after 1 period of play here on PlayFullScreen.com. We'll be back in a moment, or we'll be back, I guess, in 15 minutes for the start of the second period here on PlayFullScreen.com. GVC 2, Thompson Blazers nothing on Playful Screen, back in 15.
Amerifest Western's off the chat. It's weird to do it, man. People don't realize that they don't do it when they, like the one that problem that we'll have is like, she has her points number and I have my points number, and like when I book it, I use mine, and when she books it, she uses hers. You end up with separate points, but like. This one, say we're going to go down there for hockey because they have these big hockey showcases there. Down in Pacific. Well, we'll go play for 3 or 4 days. The next one we'll control on the building was like the whole international long track since the Olympics.
Yes, but before all this.
No, because the Olympics were what, 2010? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've had since, and this came in like as soon as the Olympics were done, they did this.
I know that it worked pissed off because we don't have to Canada and Quebec City and Fort St. John. And so it's annoying.
Fort St. John.
It's annoying for us because we don't have long track.
Yeah.
But
Not
they
in Toronto,
They
eh?
just do short track.
Yeah.
But
Double.
it's
They
different.
do short track for double distance.
Yeah, but it's not the same. Yeah, that's the difference. Sequoia used to do the same thing.
I wanted Jacob to try it just because he's a pretty powerful, like in a straight line, he's a pretty powerful skater.
It's not the same. As much as you think it's good for hockey, it's horrible.
Oh no, but like just the way Jacob skates, like in a straight line, he's pretty powerful.
That's really good.
Just like short track, there's a little bit of like pushing around and like being like a low center of gravity kind of thing.
It's just different because hockey's like it's a very long stride, and you know what I mean. It helps to edge it up. So it's worth it.
I always wonder how it works because they're always going left. You only go left, so it's like would it change, would it build into a muscle imbalance for something that because you're always going left?
And sometimes in practice, my daughter has to go the other way, and they're all like, they can't cross over.
Yeah.
And Dad, what is this?
Because you're just learning how to cross over left.
It's just funny. It's kind of funny.
I like it. Lots of repetition.
That's the sport. There's not boring to watch.
Which short track is it? That's awesome. I love short track where they're like throwing elbows and they're flying around and the boards. Yeah. No stop. Yeah. It's like the band club sport. Yeah. Like the band club sport.
We are back here at the Richmond Olympic Oval for the start of the second period. As the Canadians lead 2-0 over the second place Thompson Blazers, with Nunley is 10th and Sivak is 3rd, getting the goals for the Canadians in that first period. A period in which the Thompson Blazers outshot GVC 16-12. But the Canadians, the ones with the 2 goals, as we are now underway here to start the second period. To mention as well that Sivak, who got the second goal for the Canadians, has been red hot. His 3rd goal of the season and 3 since the month of January. All 3 of them since the month of January. And well, actually, no, that's not quite right. It's 3 goals in his last 5 games. I'll just say that. So that dates back to before the Christmas break. But a big goal there for sure to give GVC a 2-0 lead as the faceoff is in the Thompson zone. Noah Tate passes it to the far side. The shot. That one comes out to center ice. It's Tate has to go back in his own zone with Biggs out there for, actually no, that's Poland out there for the Blazers, delivering a hit in the Canadian zone, and they come in here and offside, it looks like, for the Canadians. The Rose is in the penalty box for the Thompson Blazers. Minor penalty to the Rose as we start the second period. As Wolfenden brings the puck in to the point. Over to Hand. Hand passes it to Tate. He shoots. That was stopped. A shot there off the rebound and cleared to the far boards. Back to Hand. To the far side, a shot that goes in the near corner. Back to Hand at the point. To Tate. Pass to the far circle, a shot, and that was stopped. And Blazers can't get a stick on it. Mack passes it to the far side. Another shot, that was stopped. 34 seconds left, and the penalty to DeRose. Back to the point. Tate. He steps in and shoots, and this one goes to the near corner where Wolfenden is there. Wolfenden with it, 20 seconds left on the power play. Pass in front, another shot. Oh, he lost fanned on that one. He was right there by the doorstep, but fanned on it, but the Canadians do get it back. To Hand. 5 seconds left in the power play. Wolfenden, side of the net, behind the net. Penalty is over, back to 5-on-5. 17:38 left in the second period. Tate fanned on that one. Now he throws it to Wolfenden on the far side. Puck goes to the near side now, and Canadians still have possession. Mack behind the net, pass in front, a shot, hit the post. And puck is still alive, and now finally the whistle is blown. 17-11 left in the second. 2-0 the score for the Greater Vancouver Canadians. And both teams will make changes now. Perny is out there with Cohen Lee and Sivak. Glenn at the point with Prokop. Face off in the far circle in the Thompson zone. Gursky for the Blazers throws the puck out to center ice. Bounces off the boards, and Archibald not able to handle that one. Archibald throws it back in his own zone. Gursky. 32 goals on the season, including 3 last night. Blazers move it out ahead. Archibald tries to get to it. In the near corner, Archibald throws it along the boards. Near side, to the point. Long shot by Unwin and into the glove of Andre Kwan. The Canadians in their home dark jerseys and the Thompson Blazers in their road whites. Andre Kwan in goal for the Canadians. Keller Blashchuk in goal for the Thompson Blazers. And kept in. Oh, now the puck comes out as Unwin has to go back to center ice to get to it. And off the stick of Cecchini, and it covered up by the goaltender Kwan. 16-13 left in the second period. Faceoff will be in the near circle. Bennett Barrett taking the draw for the Thompson Blazers. And they whistle here. 15:54 left in the second period. It's 2-0 for the Greater Vancouver Canadians over the Thompson Blazers. The Canadians winless in their last 10 and looking to end that streak, put an end to it. Thompson, meanwhile, of course, in second place in the standings, and will look to get more points in the last month of the season. Cecchini off his skate, and this one goes back into the Thompson zone. Canadians steal the puck. A shot hit a goaltender, and the Canadians get it back. Now Hoffer throws it along the boards. All the center ice. Off the stick of Nate Barrett, and the Canadians get possession. Hand has it. He shoots that stuff. Rebound into the glove of Caleb Blashchuk. And as he picked it up out of the air. And with 14:54 left in the second period, Canadians continue to lead 2-0 in this one. And will take the draw for the Canadians. And the puck comes out as Prokop passes it to the far side off the boards. 2-on-1 break for the Canadians. Now he shoots, and that stuff, they score! Off the rebound, the Canadians knock it in. That's 3-0. With 14:35 left in the second period. As Brian Wolfenden gets his 10th of the season. So 3-0 for the Greater Vancouver Canadians. Early in this game, Nunley got his 10th, and now Wolfenden also at double digits in goals. 3-0 as the Canadians added to their lead. And of course, the Blazers, they score here, and it's 4-0. And the Canadians get another one right away. Just 15 seconds apart, 2 goals. Wolfenden is 11th. So 2 goals, 15 seconds apart, and it's a 4-0 lead. How about that? So 2 quick goals. And when we say quick, we mean like within 15 seconds of each other. Wolfenden, 10th and 11th of the season. So 4-0 now. Canadians in control in this one. And I was just going to say that as Archibald shoots this one in, I was going to say that on that third goal for the Canadians, the Blazers unfortunately were not able to clear the puck or clear the rebound. And the Canadians were able to capitalize, and this one is shot in by Shoihei as GVC ahead 4-0. Gursky falls down in front of the net, and the Canadians come back the other way. As the puck is now in the far corner. And the Blazers, I would say, able to move it out as Gursky comes in, splits the defenseman, and couldn't get a shot off. 13-14 left in the second. 4-0 is the score for the Canadians. And this one is shot in to the Thompson or to the Canadian zone as the Blazers make a line change here. Poland couldn't get a shot off as he fell down. The Canadians come back the other way. Cecchini comes up with it across the blue line, drops it off. A shot. That one was stopped by Kwan as it goes into behind the net, and the Canadians able to clear it out to center. Sivak across the blue line. He drops it off. But the Thunderbirds, or I should say the Blazers, are not able to clear it out, as puck is now sliding over to the goaltender, Kelo Blashchuk, but he covers it up with 12:14 left in the second period. You got to get the teams right here. It's the Thompson Blazers taking on the Greater Vancouver Canadians in this U15 BCHL matchup, with the home side up by 4. As the Canadians on a 10-game winless streak, having lost 4 in a row, looking to snap out of it. And they have a 4-0 lead over the second-place team in the U15 division. And coming into this one, the Canadians, with the fewest number of goals in the division and the most goals allowed, looking to change that trend. With exactly 12 minutes left in the second. Lane DeRose will take the draw for the Thompson Blazers. Off the boards at the point. Thrown in, but as the Blazers down by 4, looking to get some offense going. And not able to do so in this shift. In this last sequence, as the puck is thrown down into their own zone. The Blazers, 11:34 left in the second period, trailing by 4 goals. Off the stick of Murray into the Canadians' territory. Off the stick of Antoine, now out to center. As the Blazers, Hoffer throws it off the boards. Cohen Lee, he shoots it. And the Blazers able to come up with it. Keating comes in, Keating behind the net, he gets knocked down. The late penalty against the Canadians. With that. That looks like John Lingley heading off for cross-checking with 10:48 to go in the second period. So a power play opportunity for the Thompson Blazers, down by 4, looking to get on the scoreboard. DeRose will take the face-off for the Thompson Blazers. Won by the Canadians as Noah Tate throws it along the boards and down the ice. And Unwin has to come back in his own zone to retrieve the puck. Barclay with it. Center ice. Into the attacking zone. Back to the point. Over to McKenzie. McKenzie, pass in front. A shot by DeRose was deflected. Minute 27 left in the cross-checking penalty to Jonglin Lee. McKenzie, he shoots it, and it's stopped by Kwan with 10:06 to go in the second. 1:19 remaining in the power play for Thompson. And now Hagee's on the ice for the Thompson Blazers, along with Gursky and Archibald. So the big guns out there for Thompson Blazers as they look to get on the scoreboard here. As Hagee takes the draw, and the Blazers have it. Cuthbertson, the pass, back to Cuthbertson, at the point of shot. That was stopped. Minute and 10 seconds left in the power play for the Blazers, and cleared down the ice. And the Blazers now on their own end. As Cuthbertson Leaves it for a teammate. Out to center ice now, into the attacking zone. That's Hagee. To the point to Cuthbertson, the pass. A shot stopped. And a rebound comes to the point. 29 seconds left in the power play. Cuthbertson. Pass to the near circle. A shot. That's stopped. Shohei with a shot, but stopped by Kwon. 9:07 left in the second period. 20 seconds to go on the power play. The Wolf out there now with McPerney and Cohen Lee, as well as Noah Tate. As a fresh penalty killing unit out there. As Hagee is there to take the draw for Thompson. Blazers winning the draw. Cuthbertson passes it to the far side. A shot. That was wide, and the puck comes out now. Down the ice. As Nunley and Wolfenden out there now to kill off the final 5 seconds of the penalty. Penalty is now over. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Along the boards, near side. And a delayed penalty against the Canadians once more. And a whistle. And actually, now that there was the delayed penalty, I was just noticing that in goal right now is Atkinson for the Thompson Blazers. Meanwhile, Braylon Nunley in the penalty box. But when the goaltender for the Thompson Blazers skated to the bench for the extra skater with the delayed penalty, it was actually Nash Atkinson, who has now returned to goal. To 10 is the net. So I believe then Atkinson, number 30, might have started the second period, but unbeknownst to me, I had not seen the change. But right now, we can tell in goal, Nash Atkinson, his 14th appearance of the season, coming in with an 8-2-2 record and a 2.97 goals against average. Right now, the Thompson Blazers on the power play. Kept in by Unwin. Shot stopped by Kwon. 7:53 left in the second period. Minute 22 left in the penalty to Braylon Nunley. Not sure why the starter Keller Blashchuk was pulled. Hope he's not injured. In any event, it is Nash Atkinson playing goal for the Thompson Blazers. As a pass by Gursky is stolen by the Canadians. That's Sivak throwing it to the near corner, but nobody there for GVC. Out of center ice. Shot back in. 7.5 minutes left in the second period. 55 seconds left in the power play for the Thompson Blazers as Gursky has it. Across the blue line coming in. And he gets a shot off and crashes into the net. With 7:15 left in the second. 44 seconds left in the Nunley penalty. While we have a moment, let's say thank you to our sponsors for supporting Greater Vancouver Canadians hockey throughout the entire 2024-25 season. Thank you to Ignite Construction, Pitchfork Development, Horizon Wealth Management, Coulter Developments, KPMG, LK Law, McDonald Realty Westmore, Decal Ventures, Northlink Supply, Hub International, Great Clips Hair Salons, Buntain Insurance, and Anchor Point Financial Incorporated. Thank our sponsors for supporting GVC hockey throughout the entire 2024-25 season. Face off in the GVC zone of the far circle. At the point. Cuthbertson pass to Gursky. Gursky Passes in front. And the Blazers get it back. Cuthbertson. Pass. Shaw. That goes to the near side. Cuthbertson now at the point. The pass to the far side to Gursky. Shaw. That was stopped. 5 seconds left in the power play. Another shot. It went wide. It bounces in front and they score. And that one is in. And it's a 4-1 game with 6:28 left. Just as the penalty had expired. But the Thompson Blazers are on the scoreboard. Gursky again. And that would be goal number 33 for him. 6:28 remaining in the second period. So that one came just as power play had expired. And finally, the Thompson Blazers break through, and it's a 4-1 game. Again, Cyrus Gursky is 33rd of the season. 4th this weekend. 6:28 left in the second period. And now McKenzie throws it ahead, out of the reach of Poland. He gets a shot off through the crease. 6 minutes to go in the second. McKenzie at the point, clears it in. And now the Canadians look to get it out. The center ice, across the blue line, he fan on it, Chow did. And the Blazers able to get it out quickly. Shot in to the GVC zone with 5.5 minutes left in the second period. At center ice. Across the blue line coming in. A shot turned aside by Atkinson. In goal for the Blazers in this period. Blazers able to skate away as Keating throws a pass out of the reach of Biggs. 5 minutes left in the second period. Giveaway in the Canadian zone. Biggs has a stick on it. Blazers coming, a shot went high. Near corner now, back to the point. Shot by Unwin. Cleared along the boards. 4-1 to score, 4.5 minutes left in the second period. Canadians now throw it along the boards, far side. Now in the near corner, off the boards, and now to center. Unwin shoots it back in. And he has the bench for a line change as Jong-Lin Lee throws it ahead. Nunley out of his reach. Murray skates in. That's broken up. 4 minutes to go in the second period. Pass ahead. Nunley was not able to maintain possession. And back to center ice. And offside. The Thompson Blazers are up with 3:49 to go in the second period. 4-1 to score for the Canadians. And Hoffer in his own zone now. Throws it off the boards. Land is there. Pass. And now a couple of big hits along the boards. Canadians come in. Delay penalty against the Thompson Blazers. And it's touched by the Blazers. And the penalty coming up. .330 left. And an injured Canadians player right in front of the home bench. We'll take a timeout here. You're watching this game on PlayFullScreen.com, coming to you from Richmond Olympic Oval. Back here at the Oval, that was Noah Law getting injured as he's able to get back up, gets back onto the bench, and Noah Law on the bench, and penalty was called against the Thompson Blazers. And there will be a double minor to the Rose. So 4 minutes of power play time. The Rose assessed a double minor for that hit on Law. So the Canadians up 4-1, a chance on the power play for 4 minutes. Trying to add to their lead. Puck is now in the near corner. And it's cleared, but not out as Prokop keeps it in. 3 minutes left in the second period. Sivak has the puck to Clemens. Clemens, he shoots. And that was stopped. And the Canadians get the rebound. Now intercepted and thrown down the ice. 2:38 remaining in the second period. Moved ahead across the blue line and knocked back out. Short-handed Poland comes in. He's tied up. There are 4 Canadian players in there looking for that puck along with Poland. Canadians come up with it. 2:42 left in the double minor. 2:08 to go to Pierre. The shot went wide. It's cleared out to center, and Tate has to go back into his own zone to get to it. Under 2 minutes to go in the second period. Leander Hand across the blue line. Hand throws it to the point to Noah Tate. Tate to Hand. He passes it. Wolfenden, far side. At the far point. Still with it. Passes it to Hand. He shoots. And rebound is cleared out to center ice. Minute 25 left in the period, and a minute 50 to go in the double minor. Shot down the ice. Both teams making changes. 1:08 to go in the second period. Sivak to the far side. Across the blue line, Tate drops it off at the point. And intercepted. That's Poland, he shoots it in. That was blocked. 42 seconds to go in the second period. A minute 10 left in the double minor. Nunley comes in, passes it, and broken up and cleared down the ice. 28 seconds left in the period. Out to center ice. And again, broken up. 14 seconds left in the period. 12 seconds to go. And the Blazers effectively killing off the majority of the 4-minute penalty as the buzzer sounds to end the second. There's only 30 seconds left in the double minor penalty to the Rose. But the Canadians strike for 2 goals in the second period. Wolfenden with his 10th and 11th of the season. That made it 4-0. And then Gursky with number 33 with 6:28 left. That made it a 4-1 game. That's where we are right now. Shots on goal through 2 periods, 29 apiece. And the score again after 2 periods, GVC up 4-1 over the Thompson Blazers. We'll be back after 15 minutes for the start of the third period. You're watching this game on playfullscreen.com.
They always pop up. It's like watching 2 or 3 off. I'm dead. Well, okay, coach, I'm going to swing the next driver. Jacob should have gotten a penalty. Yeah, down the end. Right in that whole sequence. Yeah. It's Jacob. I don't know Jacob like cross-check the guy underneath the shoulders. Like I thought he was getting something. And then all of a sudden there's a guy dead on the ice in front of the bench. Like he's been shot by a sniper. It's like, what the hell happened here? But he's okay for that shit. Okay, he's okay. So go watch it. Can't play like this next week. Yeah. Been, every week, they really want to gain well, they gotta get, they've been traveling. That's a goal. Yeah, Bud goes through it, I don't know, that overtime was pretty good. The fan, they were like the other side, the parents were already pretty, like, hey, not taking all the corners today, eh? Cool, last place, like, we did great. Yeah, we what? Going with the parents for the OG. Because they're all like, yeah, like, this is better than the Stanley Cup Finals, and you're like, referees are having right, they're like, nothing's going on, folks. They didn't say anything, and then they're like, you see them like make a motion of like book or trip or whatever the penalty was. I don't know who the hell called it, because the Lions can't call a trip. So why they had to have a huddle about it, I have no idea. And then I couldn't. I thought it was because these are like these soccer rules. It's only if the referee is the so unless he was maybe unless he fell down during that play, I don't know what the referee was. Yeah. But unless something happened that blocked his view of the play, then what I mean? Like, but it was like, and then they're like, what's going on here? I'm like, not just like they call them icing the eggs. Oh man. Yeah. Bring it around the board by your OG and your ball. We're going to center right. Alright. How many goals is Cooper against Cyrus Avenue?
We're back here at the Richmond Olympic Oval for the start of the third period with the Canadians. A 4-1 lead over the Thompson Blazers. 21 seconds ago in the double minor to DeRose. Shot from the far circle. That's stopped by Atkinson in goal. He was back up today after playing in yesterday's game and got into the game at the start of the second period for the Thompson Blazers. Behind the net now, 8 seconds left in the double minor penalty, and along the boards. Back to the point, penalty is over, back to 5-on-5 hockey, so the Blazers have successfully killed off the double minor as they continue to trail 4-1 the early part of the third period. 40 seconds into the third. Canadians have it at center. Nunley breaking it in. He comes in and could not put that one in. And a shot that was deflected and went high. Minute 5 seconds gone in the third period. Blazers come back the other way. Gursky coming in. That's knocked away from him. Fine defensive play by Glenn to prevent a scoring chance. Wolfenden with Clemens coming in, and off the stick of Clemens into the near corner. Minute and a half gone in the third. Gursky comes back in, but Clemens is there defensively to get that puck away from him. And out at center ice now. As the Blazers throw it in, as Glenn is there. Off the boards. And Barclay could not keep it in. But DeRose brings it in, and it's broken up. Law brings it across the blue line, but knocked back out to center. Blazers 2-on-2, a shot out of play. 2:13 gone in the third period. Canadians up 4-1 in this one. Looking to end a 10-game winless skid in this, their final Oval home game of the season. This is game number 24 of the year for GVC. 6 more games remaining in the regular season. 4 next weekend at Scotia Barn and Burnaby in the showcase weekend for the BCHL, and then they finish the season in Kelowna against the Okanagan Rockets the 15th and 16th of this month. Puck is cleared in to the Thompson zone. Chance in front, and Paperny not able to get a shot off. Cohen Lee, he shoots it. That stopped. Chance, and a fine save there by Atkinson. Another shot. Again, Atkinson is there to keep this a 4-1 lead. And both teams will make changes. Face-off in the far circle in Thompson zone. Off the boards now and out to center. Tate shoots it back in. And clear it down the ice. Icing against the Thompson Blazers with 16:36 left in regulation time. Faceoff will come in the far circle. And Jeffrey Yang taking the draw for GVC. He wins the draw and moves it to the point where the Wolf shoots it in. At the point, Tate throws it in, and that was high. And this one covered up by Atkinson. 3:42 gone in the third period. Faceoff will come in the far circle. And takes the draw, and it's won by the Canadians. But it's cleared back in now, actually. It's the Blazers. They'll throw it out to center ice. That's coming in. Yes. Cecchini gets knocked off the puck. As the Blazers now down by 3 goals. Looking to get back into this game, but the Canadians able to bring it back into the Thompson zone. Chance here for Cecchini, but out of his reach. As he broke in a couple of times, just not able to get the puck. Now knocked to the blue line, and Nunley out to center ice for the Canadians. The shot hit the post. His hand shot hit the goal post on the far side. And the Blazers now in the attacking zone. Pass in front. Goes into the near boards. And now Archibald trying to get a stick on. Archibald has it. Side of that. He shoots it and scores. And Archibald, goal number 20. As that was all him. Able to put that one past Kwon. 14:55 left in the third period. As Archibald, a terrific individual effort there, getting his 20th of the season to make it a 4-2 game. So still plenty of time left for the Thompson Blazers. But we can say that that was a terrific goal for sure by Austin Archibald, his 20th. And he was able to carry the puck out in front and jam it in to make it a 2-goal deficit for the Blazers. 14:38 to go in regulation time. And face-off in the far circle. And it's thrown out to center off the boards. Gursky battling for that puck. Archibald has it. He shoots, and that's stopped by Kwon. As Archibald again with a shot there. But this time, Kwon was able to stop it. As Archibald and that line with Hagee and Gursky head to the bench. Now Barclay is out there with the Rose. Unwin at the point along with McKenzie. And Murray, the other forward out there for the Thompson Blazers. Noah Tate being sent to the penalty box, a power play for the Thompson Blazers as the puck rolls to the blue line, kept in by Unwin. He shoots, is stopped by Kwon. Noah Tate in the penalty box. And at the point, the long shot went wide. Blazers in the power play, looking to get back in this one. McKenzie to Unwin. He shoots it. Now McKenzie with it, far circle, he shoots it, and that was stopped. Canadians now clear it down the ice. As the Blazers have to regroup in their own zone. Minute 5 left, and Noah takes minor penalty. Clear it down the ice. Atkinson, the goaltender, clears it to center, overskated by McKenzie. And now out to center, Gursky is there. Gursky across the blue line, coming in, he's hauled down, and it's a penalty. And the penalty against Canadians, 13:04 to go in regulation time. And 40 seconds remaining in the Noah Tate penalty, so for 40 seconds, it'll be a 5-on-3 advantage. As the Canadians penalized, that was Keenan Mack penalized for hauling down Gursky in the Canadian zone. So 5-on-3 for 40 seconds. As Cuthbertson passes it to Gursky, back to Cuthbertson. To the point. Gursky has it. He skates and he shoots. Stopped. And they score. Off the rebound. And the Thompson Blazers have made it 4-3 with 12:42 left. So that is Cuthbertson with the goal. That's Evan Cuthbertson with his 4th of the season. So 4-3 now, a power play goal, 5-on-3. Still a minute 38 left in the Keenan Mack penalty. But a huge goal there for Cuthbertson, his 2nd of this weekend, 4th of the season. Coming with 12:42 left. So 4-3, so don't go away yet. So still on the power play, minute 22 left, a shot. And stop there, and then that goal, it was Gursky shooting it and a big stop by Kwon, but a big rebound as well. And Cuthbertson made no mistake. 1:03 left in the power play. Now Gursky. Gursky to the point. Cuthbertson back to Gursky. He skates in and this puck is thrown out to center ice. Cuthbertson coming in. He shoots and scores. And they have tied this game up. As Cuthbertson came in and just fired it, and this game is tied. His 3rd of the weekend. And 5th of the season. A 5-on-4 power play goal, and it is a 4-4 game with 11:42 left. And timeout called by the Canadians. 4-4 tie as the Canadians were up 4-0 at one point. And Gursky with 6:28 left in the 2nd period made it a 4-1 game. Then Archibald in this period. 5 minutes into this 3rd period, his 20th. Archibald made it 4-2, and then Cuthbertson with back-to-back goals on the power play. 1 minute apart. So 2 power play goals by Cuthbertson. 1 minute apart, and it's a 4-4 game. So 4-4, brand new hockey game here. And every game this weekend here at the Oval, including the U15, the U17, U18, every game tied or a 1-goal game in the 3rd period. And the Thompson Blazers have stunned the Canadians here with 4 consecutive goals to make it a 4-4 game. As the 5-on-3 man advantage proved to be, or disadvantage for the Canadians proved to be costly, as Cuthbertson was able to knock in the rebound of a shot by Gursky on a 5-on-3 to make it a 4-3 game at that point. And then 1 minute later, Cuthbertson still on the power play, 5-on-4, was able to walk in, skate in, and buried that one. Pass Andre Kwon to make it 4-4. A lot of shots by both teams. If I'm reading the scoreboard correctly, already 38 shots on goal by the Thompson Blazers. And of course, Andre Kwon has done everything that he could up to this point. And Thompson Blazers just getting a lot of shots on net. And Kwon has played a strong game. You just have to not let the next one in this 4-4 game with 10:49 to go in regulation time. And while we have a moment, I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors for supporting Greater Vancouver Canadians hockey throughout the entire 2024-25 season. So thank you to Ignite Construction, Pitchfork Development, Horizon Wealth Management, Coulter Developments, KPMG, LK Law, McDonald Realty Westmar, Decal Ventures, Northlink Supply, Hub International, Great Clips Hair Salons, Buntain Insurance, and Anchor Point Financial Incorporated. We thank our sponsors for supporting GVC hockey throughout the entire 2024-25 season. A shot, a score! With 10:25 left, the fifth straight goal by the Thompson Blazers. It's 5-4. And a stunning turn of events as Colt Hagee has scored his 11th of the season to make it a 5-4 Thompson lead. So Colt Hagee with a game winner in last night's game has a go-ahead goal here. With 10:25 left, it's a 5-4 lead for Thompson. As the Blazers now coming in, throwing the puck in. Antoine throws it in. So 5-4, 5 consecutive goals by the Thompson Blazers after being down 4-0. And a shot hit the backboards, and now the Canadians have possession. A shot, and they score back, and it's 5-5 with 9:43 left. So how about that? So it's not over yet. With 9:43 to go, it's 5-5. And that looks like Wolfenden with the hat trick. So that's Wolfenden's goal, his third of the game, a hat trick. 12th of the season, and a big goal, obviously. It's 5-5. So Brian Wolfenden, that's a hat trick goal. And with 9:43 remaining, don't go away. Don't go away yet, I should say, as now it's tied at 5 and a high scoring game suddenly. Of course, yesterday's game was 5-5 and then it went to overtime before the Thompson Blazers ultimately won it on Hagee's goal in the extra period, but right now 5-5. 9:43 to go. Blazers with it, pass in the far circle off the skate of Poland. Shot, that was blocked. So that's a total of 5 goals in this period so far. 4 by the Thompson Blazers and 1 by the Canadians. So suddenly a 5-5 game as the Thompson Blazers come in offside. 9:11 left in the third. So don't go anywhere, as should be an exciting finish down the stretch. And a face-off now in the near dot. As DeRose comes in with a shot. Unwin at the far point. He shoots it in and turned aside by Kwan. As the Blazers trying to get that next goal, but broken up by the Canadians. They flip it out to center ice. Cuthbertson looking for a hat trick of his own. And puck is now brought in or shot in by Barclay. 8.5 minutes left in the third period. Off the boards, kept in at the point. A long shot, that one goes in the near corner. 8:15 remaining in the third. 5-5 is the score. Off the boards and down into the Thompson zone. Brought back into the GVC territory. As Cuthbertson shoots it in. That hit a skate. And it goes to the far side. Clemens bangs it off the boards, and Mack brings it in. Now it's cleared out to center. Clemens off his glove. Shot in by Hagee. Mack at center ice, being tied up though. And offside. With 7:11 left in the third period. 5-5 the score. Faceoff will come in the near faceoff dot. Just outside of the Thompson zone. Brought back into the GVC territory. Now in the near corner. Battle for it. Nunley throws it out. And it comes out to center. Wolfenden coming in. Across the blue line. He shoots. This one goes to the near corner. At the point. Long shot. That was stopped. And out to center. Across the blue line, coming in McKenzie. He's hauled down. And the puck now with Canadians. Nunley coming in. Nunley passes it, but hit a skate and goes to the near boards where it's picked off by Gursky. He brings it into the attacking zone. A shot there by Shohei and stopped by Kwan. So 6:11 remaining in the third. So we might be headed for another sudden death overtime game unless somebody can get a goal in the next 6:11. Chance there, and they score. That looks like Gursky banging that one in. And it's 6-5 with 6:06 left. And Gursky with goal number 34. So second of the game and fifth of this weekend. Gursky with the go-ahead goal to make it 6-5, and he has proven to be unstoppable almost, as 6-5 is the score for the Thompson Blazers, and that's goal number 5 of this weekend. Now 6 minutes left. Gursky with the go-ahead tally, 6-5. Back for more. A shot was blocked. Sivak has the puck out of center, but intercepted. And coming on the breakaway here, coming in and stopped by Kwan. That's Archibald on the breakaway coming in, but denied by Kwan to keep this a 6-5 game. Cuthbertson shoots it in. 5.5 left in the third period. Thompson Blazers once down 4-0. Took a 5-4 lead and now 6-5. Cleared, not out. Long shot from the point. Didn't get through. A shot here and Kwan able to grab it. And he goes down and gets back up. But 5:01 remaining in the third period now. Face off in Canadian zone. Cuthbertson shoots it in. Along the near boards. At the point, Cuthbertson shoots it in. And the whistle. That's a delayed penalty for tripping against the Canadians. So a penalty against the Canadians for tripping on Noah Tate. 4:45 to go in the third period. And the Thompson Blazers now with a power play. It's actually a double minor on the scoreboard. So 4 minutes of penalty time against the Canadians. And only 4:39 left in the third period. So the Thompson Blazers in the driver's seat here. Let's see what the Canadians can do shorthanded. They're going to try here. Mack coming in. Mack, he shoots. And that's stopped by Atkinson. But Keenan Mack, a shorthanded chance there. Denied by Atkinson. But the face-off will be in the Thompson zone now. .423 remaining in the third. So double minor penalty against Noah Tate. With Thompson ahead 6-5. Looking to close this one out. They won yesterday's game 6-5 in overtime. And another high scoring affair in this one. Intercepted by the Canadians. They give it back up. Gursky has a stick on it. Gursky still has it. Gursky comes in. Pass in front, a shot. That was wide. As Hagee fired it wide. Cuthbertson to Gursky. Back to Cuthbertson. 3.5 left in the third. Gursky. He shoots. Stop. Rebound. Hagee is there to get it. Hagee to the point. Back to Hagee. Back to Cuthbertson. He shoots. That was stopped. And Wolfenden gets a rebound and comes out. 3:05 left on the breakaway. And he scores! On a breakaway. Short-handed. And we're tied at 6-6 with 3 minutes left. And with 3 minutes left, it's a 6-6 tie. A short-handed goal by Nunley on the breakaway. So 6-6. Still 2:16 left in the power play for the Thompson Blazers. But that's exactly what the Canadians needed. A short-handed goal to give themselves a chance in this game. What a goal by Braylon Nunley. Second of the game, 11th of the season. 2:42 to go in the third period. 1:55 left in the Thompson power play. A double minor. So 6-6. Minute 35 left in the power play. 2:17 to go in the third. At center, coming across the blue line. And broken up as Barclay couldn't get a shot off. 2 minutes left in the third. Chance in front, and the at the point. Cuthbertson shoots it in. And Cuthbertson again shoots, stopped. Rebound, the Blazers have it. Back to the point to Cuthbertson. To the near circle, a shot was wide. McKenzie couldn't keep it in, and the puck slides out to center. Minute and a half left in the third period. McKenzie with it, throws it in. 45 seconds left in the power play. And the puck is cleared back in to the Thompson zone with a minute 18 left in the third and 30 seconds left in the power play. Coming in, Gursky. A chance, side of the net. And the puck will come out with a minute left in the third. Cuthbertson, 15 to go in the penalty. Cuthbertson coming in. Behind the net. Chance in front of shot, they score. And with 48.8 seconds left, it is 7-6. So with 48.8 to go, that's Archibald. And that's the go-ahead tally. And it is 7-6 with 48.8 to go in the third. A lot of goals in this one. And for Archibald, his second of the game. 40.1 seconds left. And the Canadians down in this one, 7-6. Can't pull their goaltender as time is a factor now with only 30 seconds remaining. Nunley throws it ahead. But the puck is shot back in to the Canadian zone with only 22 to go. Pass to center ice. Now Quan heads to the bench for an extra skater. 14 seconds left. A shot into the glove of the goaltender, Atkinson. And the Canadians just pulled their goaltender a moment ago. They didn't have a chance earlier or any sooner because the play was in their own zone. But now 12.7 left in the third period. 7-6. They drop the puck. A shot goes to the far side. 8 seconds left. From a far side, a shot. That one goes to the near side. 3 seconds to go. And that will do it. Final score 7-6. The Thompson Blazers pull out the victory as they sweep the weekend set against the Greater Vancouver Canadians. Thompson with 6 goals in the third period. Coming back from a 4-0 deficit as the Thompson Blazers with 6 goals in the third to win this game by final of 7-6. Final shot totals 48 by the Thompson Blazers, 42 by the Greater Vancouver Canadians. The game winner with 48.8 seconds left, Archibald, his 21st of the season. Wolfenden a hat trick for the Canadians in the losing effort. And this is the final home game at the Oval of the season for the U15 Canadians. They lose 7-6. And that's it for the season for the U15 Canadians. We thank you for joining us in this one, and we'll be back next weekend for more GVC action. Until then, be safe, and we will see you next time.